Hi, I just recently got these Blink Outdoor 4 cameras to add to my outdoor system, Blink cameras. I've had third generation as well as even earlier generations of these cameras and the Blink Outdoor cameras, and they still function just fine. I replace the batteries once in a while. I don't know about the 2-year life expectancy, but the batteries do certainly last a long time. I guess it really depends on how cold it gets, because that can sap battery power, but also the number of uses that you use, how often it gets triggered and things like that. But the main thing for this video is just to give a kind of a heads up on the Blink app. It is so good. It's been improving year after year. Once you launch it and you get your new cameras, you're going to need to, of course, create the system, and it's easy to do. I already have a couple of systems in here. You just press the plus sign. You choose the new device that you're adding, the sync module. If you've never created a Blink system, you'll need to set up the sync module first, and it's so easy to do. You can use your camera and just scan the back of it. You have to open up the case for that, or you can enter the serial number, and that's usually hidden underneath the exterior case as well. And you do that for each device: wireless cameras or the mini cameras, video doorbell, the different floodlights, and you can see the extension as well. So that's really easy to do. You get to name it and everything. I already have 2 systems. I actually created 2 now using 2 sync modules, one for each system. I have an indoor system, I have a outdoor system, and that's what these outdoor cameras are added for. So we'll just go through quickly here. You can easily sort when you start having, I think I have 8 outdoor cameras now. You can easily rearrange the devices by just clicking here and just pressing and holding and moving them like that. And then as far as once you get the camera online, it'll be here, it'll look like this. Well, except it'll just be a blank picture, so to speak. But you just press here and you start to make your changes. You can do the device settings, and this is where you name your system, and you just do, you just name it whatever you want, and it gives you some other information as well that you don't normally use too much. But anyway, motion settings, but also now they have different types. You can do person detection or all motion, which is new. And then as far as the motion sensitivity, you can select that, and then you select the motion zones and the grayed out parts. You can do that. See, the camera will not be activated by any sort of motion there. You also have these privacy zones. I don't use them, but you can eliminate the areas that the privacy zones do not detect motion and do not record the video. Okay. And then the retrigger times there. You have these settings here. I don't really mess with them, but you can change the length of the clip, if it stops early or not, night vision, and different intensities. Now, you can also do a live view by just clicking on it. And let's go down here. You got your home, you get clips. If you have the online storage, you never know what you're going to get. A cat jumping over my fence. I don't know whose cat that is. But anyway, and then settings. Once you have the system set up, you can do your different choices here. Different accounts and privacy, Blink plans, device settings, and this is where you can schedule your system turn off and on automatically. Now the Blink, I have 2 systems, one's interior, one's outside. So if you go here, and the nice thing is on the scheduling, I have it to turn off basically when I'm moving around in the morning before I go to work, and then it comes on automatically at night. So you can set it up that way to have 2 off and on periods throughout the day. So that's a really nice feature. I like that a lot. And then you have some others there too.
There you go. See what else we have here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the motor. Cool deal. this would be the mount and 2 batteries. Dry pack. It's not a dry back, it's the screws. So far so good. Let's install it.
Wi-Fi. Camera out there in the corner of the garage area. Module. Second camera's in the corner.
First camera, we put it out to catch the bird, the squirrel feeders, but the food's all gone, but they were stepping on the camera, so we had to strap it to the wall. We got some pretty interesting videos of squirrel butts.